Okay, this is the story. Once upon a time, there was a great city called Jerusalem.
从前有一个大城叫做耶路撒冷。
The city was surrounded by a great wall in order to defend the city from outside enemies.
这个城市外面有一个很大的城墙，为了要做防御。
It was tall and well built.
这座城墙非常的高，被建得非常的完善。
One day, a foreign king and his army came to Jerusalem, and they completely destroyed the city.
有一天，有一个外来的君王带着他的军队，毁灭了这座城墙。
As a result, the wall was broken down, unable to protect the city any longer. It was a sad day for all those living in the city.
所以这座城墙被损坏无疑，没有办法再防卫这个城市，这是一个非常令人难过的一天。
Now, there was a man called Nehemiah.
有一个人叫做尼希米。
He was a righteous and a religious man, but was taken captive by the king.
这个人非常的是个义人，但是他被这个君王召集作为俘虏。
One day, Nehemiah heard from his friends that the wall of Jerusalem was broken down and was completely destroyed by fire.
有一天，他从他朋友那边听说，这座城市的城墙被完完全全的毁灭了，而且被一场大火所烧毁。
Nehemiah was deeply saddened by this terrible news, and he began to cry.
所以尼希米非常的难过，他开始哭泣。
He said, "Why? Why? How can this be? How can the wall of my city be broken down and destroyed?"
他说：“为什么？这怎么可能会发生呢？为什么我的城墙会被这样子毁灭呢？”
He was so sad that he began to pray to God.
他非常难过，所以他开始对神祷告。
He said, "Oh God, the great wall of my city was broken down and destroyed by fire. I want to rebuild the city so that my people can be protected again."
他说：“神啊，我的城墙已经被大火所烧毁，我希望能够重新建筑这个城墙，所以我在里面的人民能够被保护。”
But I cannot do it by myself. So please give me the strength, oh God, so that I can rebuild the city for your glory.
但是我没有办法一个人做这件事情，所以我希望能够祈求从你而来那边的力量，让我能够重新兴建这座城墙。
When Nehemiah prayed, God listened.
当尼希米这样子对神祷告，神就倾听。
God comforted him and gave him the strength to do what he set out to do.
神就给他安慰，并且给他力量来做他所希望做的。
That's the end of scene 1.
第一步结束。
Scene 2.
第二幕。
Now the foreign king.
现在这个外来的君王
who conquered Jerusalem was a powerful king.
这位攻陷耶路撒冷的君王非常有能力，非常强壮。
He was greatly feared by people because of his power.
因为他非常的强壮，因为他非常有力量，所以所有人都害怕他。
One day, the cupbearer went to the king for a small request.
有一天，这个为君王侍饮侍酒的这个臣子走到君王面前。
He was shaking as he approached the king because he knew whatever he said might cost him his life.
他非常的害怕，在颤抖的非常剧烈，因为他知道他即将说的话有可能会让他丢掉他的小命。
As he bowed down before the king, he was still shaking.
当他匍匐在君王面前的时候，他还是非常的热。
He said to the king, "King, your highness, I have a request for you."
他说：“至高无上的君王啊，我对你有一个请求。”
Then the cupbearer told the king his request.
于是
Still shaking.
对他的君王说了他所希望请求的，他还是非常的战斗，非常剧烈。
After listening to the cupbearer, the king thought about it for a second.
当君王听 听了他的请求以后，他暂时思考了一下，
Then he drew his sword and killed the man right on the spot.
他抽出他的剑，当场下去。
So you can tell that the king is greatly feared by people.
所以你从此可以知道，这位君王，人民有多么很害怕这位君王。
So one day Nehemiah also came to the king for a request.
所以有一天，你心里同样的来到这个君王的面前，
He was shaking too.
他一样在战斗。
He said, "King, please allow me to go back to my city so that I can rebuild the wall for my people."
说君王啊，请你允许我让我回到我的城里面去，重新建我的城墙，所以这个城墙能够保护我的人民。
The king thought about it for a second.
所以这个君王考虑了一下，
He drew his sword.
他抽出他的剑，
He put it back.
他又把它放回去。
And he said to Nehemiah,
他对心里说，
"How long will you be gone?"
你会去多久呢？
Nehemiah said, "Well, I need a couple months to do this great task."
他说我大概需要2-3个月、几个月来做这件事情。
Then the king thought about it for a little bit.
所以这个君王又再三的考虑了一下，
He stood up and drew his sword.
他站起来抽出他的剑，
Then he put it back. Then he said to Nehemiah,
对你心里说，
"You can go."
你现在可以走了。
After listening to after this, Nehemiah was greatly rejoiced.
听到这个消息，听到这样的回答之后，你心里非常非常的快乐。
After that, he went back to the city and he began to inspect the damage done to the city wall.
所以你心里回到他的城市，开始去丈量跟测量他这个城墙所需要的建材跟它的状况。
He carefully measured all the repairs needed to rebuild the wall.
他非常仔细的做这些测量。
After that, he began to search for those who are willing to help him with this great task.
在测量之后呢，他可以在城里面寻找那些能够帮助他兴建这个城墙的人。
So he found a couple of people who were willing to help.
所以他找到几个人，他们乐意去帮他忙。
So together, they went back to the broken wall and they began to build the wall for God.
跟他们一起回到这个城墙，然后一起来兴建这个城墙。
Brick by brick, one stone at a time, they rebuilt the great city wall.
一砖一瓦，慢慢的，他们重新的兴建了这座城墙。
The wall now stands nice and tall, and after they finished rebuilding the great wall, they rejoiced and praised God for everything.
这座城墙在归水建的非常的完美。